Hi, equations of circles. The standard for math says that you need to know the equation for the graph of a circle with radius r and center h, k. The equation is the quantity x minus h squared plus the quantity y minus k squared equals r squared. What is a circle? A circle is all points in a plane that are equidistant from a given point. All points means that there are infinitely many points. There's a lot. A plane means that it's two-dimensional. It's flat surface. Equidistant means that that is equal distance. Same length equals the radius. The diameter is a line segment that goes through the center with endpoints on the circle. The equation for the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. The radius goes from the center to the circle. It is the equal distance, and the diameter goes through 2 of those because it goes through the center of the circle. Given the point, the center is h, k. So we use h for the x and k for the y, but they're still in the same places. The h comes first, and that's the x value. The k comes second, and that is the y value. So if I have a circle here, and my center, I can see on the grid, is at -3, the x is said first, and the y is 1, then my center is at -3, 1. And so my h is -3, and my y is 1. So I would have x minus -3 is +3 squared plus y minus 1. In the equation, that's a minus sign. So it only changes to a plus if you have a negative number. Your radius is 2. This distance from A to B here is 2. 1 and then 2. So if my 2 is squared, that's 2 times 2, which is 4. So my equation of my circle is the quantity x plus 3 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 4. In the equation, x minus 7 squared plus y plus 9 squared equals 4, the x-coordinate of the center is this number that comes after the minus sign, so it is 7. The y-coordinate of the center would be -9. Here's my equation. The 7 and the h match up. The 9, it has to be a minus sign here, so that's a -9. And my radius is going to be the square root of 4, which is 2. So my center point is 7, -9, and my radius is 2. What is the equation of a circle with center -1, 4, and diameter 6 units? My center is h, k, which is -1, 4. My radius r. If my diameter is 6 units, then my radius has to be 3 units. Because 6, the diameter, equals 2r. So if I divide both sides by 2, I get that the radius is 3. So my r squared is 9. So when I put this all into my equation of my circle, I have x minus -1 squared, -1, and I have y minus 4 squared equals 9. So x plus 1, because minus and negative is plus, and then the rest stays the same. So this is my equation of that circle. What is the equation of the following circle? Well, my center is h comma k, which is at 0, -1. My radius is 1. 1 squared is still 1. 1 times 1 is 1. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. When I put this in, I have x minus 0 squared plus y minus -1 squared equals 1. And I don't need the minus 0, so it just becomes x squared plus y plus now 1 minus a negative squared equals 1. In summary, this is our equation of the circle. X minus h is squared plus y minus k is squared equals r squared. H and k is the center and r is the radius. And you need to remember that the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius.